going to experience soon the zero footprint drive. It has to be a multitasker, an organizer, and by the way, it's going to be the perfect environment to do health kind of measurements within the vehicle. We already heard about the many sensors. And we are working on making the car the zero accident drive, a really zero accident drive. So for example, this is also part of our work. We are working on completely new display technologies like stereoscopic displays. And what you see here already, we are obviously measuring what's going on in the body, biometrics, but we are especially also measuring what's going on in the brain. And the other thing you might see here, and we are sure you've never seen that before, you see an oxygen level going up and down. So this is what we are doing. We are, depending on your state of mind, on your awareness, we adjust the vehicle environment.
And we think that in the future, the way we will interact in the car will completely change. For example, we think that in the future we will need, from the driver point of view, to really sense the outside. So really communicate to the driver what is happening outside. And this is critical for the autonomous driving. But it's also really important that the car knows way better about the driver. We have to ensure that when you're driving autonomously and then you change to manual drive, we have to make this transition completely safe. We have to ensure that we understand the driver's emotion and tensions to make this interface really react more reliably. And there are solutions today to really sense the driver, like physiological or behavioral, the way you move, your heart rate. But we observe with researchers that the data is not reliable enough, and we need to access the brain state because it's where everything is starting. And we have a solution, which is to invisibly and passively have a BCI system within the car. So really sensors in the headrest, in the B-pillars, so that we can really sense in an invisible way the cognitive state of the driver.
So we are not using these signals to drive the car just by thoughts. We just want to make sure to use the brain-related data in order to basically adjust the vehicle system. So this is what we are doing, and just one key asset, as you can imagine, if you are an autonomous drive, you have a quite normal workload in your brain, and then let's say you're starting to write emails or watching a movie. So the attention workload gets basically up, and this is what we are basically measuring. So, and let's say now you are approaching a highway exit. So you have to leave autonomous drive mode, and we have to make sure that you leave it safely, that you take over into manual drive mode. So we are adapting the vehicle systems in order for you to basically take over manually in a kind of a safe mode. Yeah? We are already out of time, but as Adrian said, key challenge is the electrodes, to make them remote electrodes. You see here the different electrode technologies we are using.
We have transferred what we used to do with gel. We have transferred this capability, this reliability on dry and with low density electrodes. The next step is non-contact, like heart sensors.
Yeah.
All right, give it up. Think about entrepreneurs. They're so passionate that they could keep on going.